ladies and gentlemen. Today I'd like to talk to you about situationships. My name is Ernest Wamboye and I'm glad to be here. And what are situationships? Situationships are awkward scenarios between men and women as they relate either in dating relationships or as friends, where you find one of the parties finds out that they alone are committed to a potential future relationship and the other is not. And I see this happen in a lot of churches, especially here in Nairobi, because that's where I minister. So let me give you a few scenarios of what I'm talking about. You find that a man and a woman spending a lot of time together. You find that the guy carries the woman's bag, walks her to town, takes her for ice cream, and they are hanging out exclusively. The key word here is exclusively, just the two of them. I'm not talking about hanging out with a friend of yours or with friends of yours from time to time. I'm talking about consistent, frequent, over and over, week by week, even at times daily time, consistently with someone of the opposite sex. And you find that they spend so much time together, they have got long conversations, they are so invested in each other. And many a times, what happens is that a friend or an outsider may ask them, hey, so how are you guys doing? Are you guys dating? How long have you been dating? And the reaction is normally like, what? Dating? No. We are just good friends. We're just good friends. Why would you think we're dating? And the person will be like, well, I don't know, you guys spend a lot of time together. You hang out a lot. You go for dates a lot. You seem to be in a pretty exclusive relationship. You don't even spend time with other people. You're just the two of you. So I figured you guys must be boyfriend and girlfriend. And they say, no, we're just friends. Now what ensues many a times, a few weeks after that, is that you find that one of the two, and many a times the lady, ends up realizing that they're actually in love with this person. And they realize that they've spent exclusive time with this person, and it's not just been weeks, it's been years. Yes, I've heard of a guy who spent 4 years exclusively with a woman. Everyone thought they were dating. And then the time came when he asked the question, define the relationship, DTR. And like I said, at times it's the ladies, many times the ladies, they ask, define the relationship. We've been hanging out exclusively, just the two of us. Everybody has been thinking we're a couple. We've been investing time, conversation, money, doing all these things exclusively. Define the relationship. And you find that when that question is popped, the other person responds by saying, no, we are just friends. Oh, you don't want to ruin that. And the other person is heartbroken. Or they may even give a petty excuse like, I'm your mentor, like I'm mentoring you. Like, really, you just mentor zoned someone. And you realize that many men and women get into painful situations because they now realize that it's too late. They've invested so much time, money, emotional energy in someone who's not interested in them. It's called a love loan. Now, if you are in such a situation, you need some wisdom in order not to get your heart messed up. So listen up. Wisdom for situationships. Number one, you must realize that you have every right to ask someone of the opposite sex what is going on when you sense that you are spending a considerable amount of exclusive time together. Now, you must understand this. I said a considerable amount of time exclusively. I am not saying that every person who asks to spend time with you is interested in you. No, that's not what I'm saying. Neither am I saying that you should stay away from people of the opposite sex and you shouldn't hang out with them at all. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you notice that there's a consistent, frequent, intimate time with someone of the opposite sex and yet they are not declaring their intentions, you need to be very clear, especially the women. It was Elizabeth Elliot who said, and I paraphrase when she said this, that until a man declares his exclusive devotion to his woman, until a man declares his exclusive attention for a particular woman, she should not presume that she belongs to him. He must define the relationship, or even in the other way, she must actually respond to the relationship. And I'm saying respond because many times we expect the man to make the first move of actually saying, hey, I want to take it to the next level. But I've met many men who pop that question. The woman says, hey, don't kill this friendship. or the women who say define the relationship and the man says we're just friends. You must realize that you've got every right. Don't be afraid to ask that question. Now, how long? A friend of mine likes to say she does it for 3 months. If she realizes a guy has been acting suspiciously close to her, or they've been too close for 3 months, and she has a timeline, she says 3 months, they've been consistently spending time together and getting intimate for 3 months, she says, she asks the question, define the relationship. And many times it scares off people who are just out to waste her time. Now, you need to guard your heart, because the Bible says in Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart with due diligence, because out of it flows the issues of life. How do you guard your heart? You guard your heart by doing this. When you're hanging out with people that you don't intend to invest emotionally, don't share parts of your heart that will connect to them emotionally. Don't invest emotionally where you don't intend to reap emotionally. Don't plant what you don't intend to reap. And so I meet young men and women who open up their hearts and talk about their most intimate details of their life with someone of the opposite sex, and they don't intend to commit. What you do is that you lead that person on, you drag them on, making them think that you're interested, and then you leave them high and dry. It's called defrauding. Tell me what you think. Have you been in a similar situation? Have you experienced that? Do you have a friend who's gone through that? Let us know how they dealt with that. And if this video has helped you, like, share, subscribe. My name is Ernest Wamboye. I hope to see you next time.